Hey, what's going on, my fellow assassins? Welcome to Assassin's Creed Origins new player starter guide, or even if you are playing and you want some tips and tricks and some insight, I'm going to dive right into that. Waste no time. I'm trying to make this video short because, people got things to do. So, alright, we're going to get right into it. First place you go, Siwa. Okay, that's where you start out. First thing you need to do is jump in here, do the main mission that you have there, do all the side missions, explore, just complete everything in this region. Now, the only thing that it's like a tip, real quick. Right here, you'll see this papyrus I don't know what it is. It's like a letter or whatever. It's those things. I'd recommend waiting to the end of the game to do that because the rewards you get are going to be based off of your level, and it could be better stuff in the end. So it's your choice if you want to do them now or just come back to them later when you hit level 40. Anyways, getting back on this. Okay. So now you're here. You've done everything. Go back to your friend's house. The first house you go to in there. Make sure you go to him and talk to him. You'll get a quest called Meeting Aya. To meet his wife. Yeah, it's called Aya. That's what it is. Aya. Whatever. Anyway, so don't go and do that. Just get it. That will allow you to travel freely around the map. Now, once you are done in Siwa, and you've done that, and now you can travel freely, you want to go all the way up here to the Temple of Yamu, and go straight up this path here, and meet your friend at the temple. Now, he's going to give you a quest, and that quest is called Ambush in the Temple. Now, you'll want this quest so you can get the reward outfit that goes along with it. And it is missable if you head all the way up to the next main mission. So, you'll get Ambush in the Temple, then you'll get Artery of Votive, and then you'll get Lady of Slaughter. And Lady of Slaughter, that will give you the outfit, the secretive costume, which is that one right there. So that's why you want to go there and do that. Plus, the region isn't tough either. It's like the next thing basically on your list. Now, you'll want to do just about everything in this area. Stone circles. Check out these places around here. Just as you can see right here in the video, you can see how far I've gone up and what I've done out here and stuff like that. And completed all that, and then completed a bunch of side quests in this area. Because outside this area, around here and around here, yeah, it's like way too tough to try to do that stuff. Okay, so now that we've done that, and you've cleared out Siwa, and we've done the Temple of Yamu, now it's time to get your XP up. Okay, so while you're in this area, farming for gear. So you want crafting material. Now on this left side here, there's a vulture lair, there's deer, there's hippo. That's going to give you a lot of material to upgrade your gear here. So all this is upgraded by having material, as you can see there. And you'll want that so you can make these stronger. I recommend putting a lot into your melee damage to make you stronger, a lot into your health, and then in this one you'll get a hidden blade, and you'll want to do the same there. But I just hit level 20, and I haven't even started the second main quest yet, or like the second main line of the game. I haven't even started that yet, and I'm already level 20, as you can see. So, getting the XP up. So a pro tip here is save everything till the end game. Don't sell anything. If we go to my inventory, all my animal goods and stuff that I've picked up, go back to my gear, and we go into here with all my blades and everything. As you can see, I've acquired a lot through my travels, and haven't sold nothing because I don't need to. You just get massive amount of weapons and everything in this game, and vice versa. So don't sell everything. Wait till the end game to sell if you have to, and if you have to, make sure that you get this ability first, which is called Salesman. It's going to give you a 25% increase when you start selling items. But we'll get to more on that in a minute with the abilities. When you go to these certain towns, you'll be able to go to the blacksmith and you can buy weapons. You don't need to. As you can see, you'll pick up plenty on the way. Next pro tip. Wait to upgrade your weapons till the end game. When you go to upgrade your weapon, and let's say I had this level 1 sword right here. Okay, now I'm level 20. If I wanted to, I can go to the blacksmith and I can have them upgrade it, which will change the quality of the item and the damage it does to level 20. From level 1 to level 20, whatever level you're at. But then again, you could do that, go on your next mission, and find an item that's better than that within 5 seconds. And it's expensive to upgrade your weapons. So if you need to, fine. I recommend you don't. Next one. Stay away from enemies with white skulls. They'll have a red background with a white skull on it. That means they're like 3-4 times higher than what your level is. And trust me, they'll one-shot you. I mean, they'll walk around. If they see you, you're dead. They could breathe on you and you die. It's crazy. Same thing with the animals. They'll kill you with one hit. And just ride by and act like you don't see them and they don't see you. You're just like, you don't see me. Next one. We talked about farming materials. Get that up as much as you can. Alright, so now we're going to start to what do you do after you've cleared out those 2 territories. So once you've cleared out Siwa and you've cleared out the Temple of Yamu and you've got your crafting materials all up and you've got to the point now where your gear requires more than just 2 to 3 items and now requires carbon crystals or whatever the case may be. So it's like, okay, I'm ready to progress. Now what? This is what I recommend you do. Complete Bayek's Promise. Bayek's Promise is where you find the stone circles and you align the stars and then you go back to Siwa, you finish it, and that's how you access the secret room in the Sphinx to get this Izu armor that you see here, which you've probably already seen it on YouTube, but you'll have to complete that as well as completing tombs. Now you get a ton of XP every time you do this, and then when you complete it, you get 3,000 XP. Now, the reason why you want to do both of these, clearing the tombs and do Bayek's Promise, is because they're usually right around the same location. If we go to the map here, and there's usually tombs. Let me go to where I know where one of the tombs are. I know I did one in here. That stone circle's got to be somewhere. Well, it's in the same region. There's like, here's the stone circles here, and then as you can see that there's a tomb here that you can do in this region. So it's like every time you go to a region to do the tomb, make sure that you're checking to make sure that if there's a stone circle, you do that too at the same time. So that gets to my second point. As you're going through these different regions, as you can see on the map here, these are the ones that I had to visit only for the stone circles and only for the tombs. That's it. So the next thing after you start doing the stone circles, you want to do the tombs, especially to get the sweet outfit. Everybody wants the sweet outfit. It's pretty tight. I'm not a big fan of red, but it's pretty cool. So, there is a complete guide that I've listed in this playlist as well as in the description. So, if you want to follow what I followed to complete them, they're in there. Shout out to those guys on YouTube. There's a bunch of guys that I watch that help me complete the stone circles and the tombs. Now, you'll need at the end, you'll need 50 silica, which I'll show you what the silica is. It's this gold stuff that you find in the tombs. Okay? So you'll have to have 50 of those at the end, which I'll tell you that you don't have to do all the tombs to have 50. You'll have way more than that, because in some tombs there's a second part area that allows you to access an ancient mechanism. And you'll see that once you watch the guide video, because definitely you need that guide video. to figure out where to go. In the guide videos that I watched that I'll link below, the guy shows you exactly where to go to get to the tablet that you have to find, and then in some cases of the tombs, the ancient mechanism. Now, the smart thing to do is when you watch that video, if you want to find all the silica in a tomb specifically, where he goes, like he runs in there and then he goes right, but there's an option to go left. Well, then if you know that the tablet's going to be you taking a right turn, go left. Because you're going to miss picking up silica and gold items, whatever, if you just follow that direct YouTube video. You'll get there, but you'll miss stuff. Now, press up on the D-pad, long hold on the D-pad, and that'll send out an animus pulse, which will highlight where everything is. That will show you where all the loot is, where the silica is, and all that. That's your best friend. If when you start the game and you get in this and you go to an area, whether it's a camp, whether it's a town, whether it's a tomb, always be pressing up on that D-pad and long pressing it to pulse the area to find where all that hidden stuff is, what you can loot, because that is going to be your best friend in finding items, and especially silica in tombs. So if he goes right and there's an option to go left, clear that area, get all the loot in that room, go to the right. Sometimes in some of these tombs there's other hidden passageways and areas. Go explore them. Explore the tomb. You don't have to rush right to the tablet. Now you can, and then once you do the tablet, you can go back and search through the tomb if you want to. That's up to you if you want to do that or not. In some cases, once you enter the room with the tablet, there's no way to get back to the beginning unless you go outside and do it all over again. So my thing is when you go into a tomb, clear it out. Moving on. Okay, I spent way too much time on that. Now we're going to get to the list. I did all the tombs except the ones in Giza. So I waited to do the... Here, it'd be better if I just show you. So the tombs that I left last, this is after I've got all the silica, did the mechanisms, visited the tombs, went to the Sphinx here, cleared that tomb out, and activated to get the armor. This is what I had left. The tomb here. Nope, it's this one. Yes, this tomb I did after getting the armor. I did this tomb after I did the armor. I did this tomb after I did the armor. And then there is two more in here, which one is here and one is right here. Now those 5 I didn't have to do, and I already had the 50 silica or whatever, so those were just extra to explore. Now every time you do a tomb, you'll get 1 ability point, and that is very crucial. You'll get a ton of XP and an ability point for each tomb you do. So this is what we're on right now. We're on this trip to get this XP to level up. So now that we've done that, oh, there's another thing I want to cover. When you get to the tomb Smekir, there are high-level enemies guarding the tablet. So you'll have to sneak up and be real careful because they'll one-shot you. You'll see it if you watch the video guide. You'll see when you get to the point where you're supposed to go in there and activate it or whatever. That one, yeah, you got to be quick. You got to move, do the cutscene, run behind it, go to where the mechanism is and activate that one. So you'll miss some silica in that room, but it's no big deal. You'll have plenty, like I said, at the end. And in Giza, where you have to go over the Sphinx, like I said, there's 3 tombs there as well that you can do no problem. That was the only one that you'd have to worry about there being high-level enemies being a low level. So if you're low level, you can do them all. Just watch out for that one. the next thing I want to get to is abilities. Here you go. Everybody wants to know what are the best abilities in the game to get. You know, where to start out, what the best is. I watched a few guides on YouTube and saw some gameplay. I'll link it all down below. Like I said, you can check them out. My ability list in order of my unlocks, and I'm going to prompt them up here on the screen as well. Number 1, the Dawn to Dusk. Allows you to progress time from daytime to nighttime, nighttime to daytime. I won't explain all of them because you can just check it out for yourself. The second one is Regeneration. The third one is the Sleep Darts. Regeneration, self-explanatory. The Sleep Darts are important. Why did I get this one early? Because putting your enemies to sleep, especially if they're like 1 or 2 levels higher than you, yeah. Or sneaking up, and I'll have some other gameplays showing why it's important to put people to sleep and how good it works. That's a good one to get. I'd definitely get that one first. Number 4, the Firebomb. Number 5, the Smoke Screen. Number 6, the Parry. Then we got number 7, Weapon Bearer. That is important too. The Weapon Bearer, that is definitely important to get because going back to your menu screen to switch to a different weapon, yeah, you'll thank me. Number 8, Adrenaline 1. You want to start with half your adrenaline ready to go. Allows you to build it up quicker and do your overpowered attack. Number 9, Charge Heavy Attack. Now this was just trying to get to the other ones. There's a linking system in this thing. You've got to unlock some before you can get to the others. So I think that's what that was, is just to get to Bow Bearer or something like that, which brings me to number 10, Bow Bearer. Same thing as the Weapon Bearer, allows you to switch between 2 different ones. Number 11, Smoke Screen Damage. Knock your enemies down with the smoke screen, and now they take damage. So it's a cool second perk to have. Number 12, Enhanced Light Bow. Number 13, Enhanced Predator Bow, which are my 2 favorites. And number 14, Overpowered Combo. Number 15, Overpowered Ultra. Number 16, Shield Charge. Number 17, Adrenaline 2. Now this allows you to start a fight right away with your Overpower ready to go. Alright, number 18, Extended Combo. Number 19, Arrow Retrieval. Number 20, Headshot XP. 21, Assassin XP. Number 22, Pyromaniac. That, I unlocked that one for in-game when I get the Fire Staff and the Fire Sword and whatnot. And number 23 is Salesman. Now, we got to the Salesman thing like I was telling you. I unlocked that last. I mean, you can wait till the end game to unlock it. Oh, and also pro tip here too for you. Wait till you have over 100 trinkets to sell at once, and you'll get an achievement for it, or a trophy if you're on PS4. And then I'm not going to talk about the 3 starter perks because it's given to you. Now, wrapping up this video because it's been kind of long, my closing tips and thoughts. I'm going to show you how to change the hair and beard styles. So if we go to your person, Bayek, and press Y, take his hood off, you notice that he's got short hair and no beard, right? Okay, so RT and then press Y will make the beard come back or disappear. Left trigger and Y makes his hair come back. And this is on Xbox, of course. And then just use the corresponding controls if you're on PlayStation, which is like L2 and triangle and R2 and triangle. Yeah. And then you can put the hood back on. So there's that. Here's another tip. When you are on your way to these other locations to do the tombs and to do the stone circles, sometimes you'll pass by a camp. And it'll say, like, loot the treasure in the area. Send Sinu up. Sinu will scout the area and find the treasure. You can sneak in if they're high enemies, steal the treasure and leave. Easy XP. Well, that has been my guide for Assassin's Creed Origins for new players, tips and tricks while getting started, what to look out for, what to do, what not to pass up, all the questions that I had when I first started out. Went online and looked, watched a bunch of different videos. There's a bunch of different guides. Got them linked down below. They're also in this playlist on the ones that I used to get where I am. Level 20, just starting out, like I said, and haven't even started the main game yet, basically. So, having a lot of fun. Can't wait to keep grinding this out and keep doing this. I wanted to get this video made real quick to let people know, you know, my preferences and what I think and starting out and all that good stuff. So, anyways, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon to get notified when I post things, or follow me on Twitter at TheNastyJ, so you can know first whenever I post new content if you want to. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section below. I appreciate you watching. Till the next one.
Can't wait to